Hello, welcome to the VON Smart Exercise Program. All exercise is suitable for everyone to reduce the risk of injury. Consult with your doctor before beginning this or any other exercise program. The instruction is in no way intended as a substitute for medical counseling. The exercise leader, participants, and distributors of this program disclaim any liabilities or loss in connection with this exercise and advice therein. So we're going to start with a 30-minute video today. My name is Bridget, and we're going to do the exercises with a chair here so that you are able to support yourself. I'm going to start my timer. So everyone, welcome to join me. We're going to do a warm-up. I've got a bottle of water handy, and we will be not using any weights or other exercise equipment, just a chair and our feet. So if you can get your feet moving, we're going to just a little step to the side and keeping those feet tapping. You can go with a nice slow pace or pick it up if you'd like. Big breath in and a breath out. Lifting your shoulders up and drop them down straight. Check that posture. We don't want to exercise all leaning forward, keeping ourselves tall and strong. Let's switch this movement. We're going to move our feet to the front. I'm going to tap my heel, lifting my toes up, tapping to the front. Good. If you want to add some hand movements, I'm going to reach forward with one hand, then the other. Opposite hand and leg movements are a natural way to move and great for our brain. Good. Let's switch this movement to tapping our toe instead of our heel. Again, you can add arms if you like. Just tapping that toe. Stretch out your shins. Feel that stretch. How about we switch this for a little bit wider tap each side of your chair? If that makes you feel unsteady, put both hands on your chair, or you can reach out. Reaching out with your arm. Good. And we're going to change this direction one more time. I'm going to reach back with my foot and back. You can keep both hands on your chair, or you can reach back with the opposite, with one arm, then the other. I'm doing same side with this reach and tap. All right, let's count it down. 3, 2, and 1. Good, and then back to our march in the center. I'm going to plant my feet and just shift my weight, lifting one heel, then the other. Have a good space between your feet for balance, because we're going to lift our hands off our chair and do some arm exercises. I'm going to reach out with my arms. You can do one arm at a time if you need to hang on, or you can do 2 if you're able. Reach it very wide and cross over. Wide and cross over. Wide and cross over. One more time. Wide and cross over. Good job. Back to giving those feet a little shuffle. Want to keep our legs active. All right, arms up one more time. Hands in front and drawing a circle with your hands. My elbows are at my side and just my wrists are going. And reverse direction. You can keep that circle small if you need to, or go for a big circle if you have that mobility in your wrists. All right, and wiggling your fingers like we're playing an imaginary piano, reaching out to the side and reaching out to the other side. Let's try this one more time with a big reach over the top and wiggle those fingers. Over the top and wiggle those fingers and down across. Wiggle your fingers and down across. Wiggle your fingers. Good. All right. One more for the arms. Hands up by your side. Now you can reach forward and back, forward and back. Or if you're able, reaching up and down. Other arm, up and down. Even my shoulder is reaching up. All the way up as high as I can. Don't hold your breath. Other arm up as high as you can and down. Good, and shake it out. Let's go back to our legs and get these legs going. So I'm going to grab a hold of my chair again, stepping back from my chair a little bit, and I'm going to lift my knees up. Don't bump the chair if you can help it. I'm going to do a high knee lift. So I'll stand over here so you can see that. Lifting that knee up. You can come to the side if that's more convenient for you, or right behind your chair with both hands on your chair. Good, let's count it down. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And back to those marching feet. I'm just going to march right here on the spot. If you can let go with one arm, let's get that arm swinging. We're off in a hurry to the bus. You can switch hands, or you can use both arms. If you don't need to hang on, you can use both arms for your march. All right, back to that center march. And I'm going to lift my heel to the back. I'm going to turn here just so you can see what I'm doing. Lifting my heel and the other heel. You can keep both hands on your chair for stability. Lift a heel, lift a heel. Lift and lift, lift. It could be a small lift if you can't bring it up that high, or it can be a big lift. You pick. Good. I'm going to do one more time each side. Lift my heel, and back to lunge. All right. Let's plant those feet. Shifting your weight side to side again. Last time, we're going to look over our shoulder as far as we can one way, looking to the side, and then looking to the front and letting your chin drop down, looking down at the chair in front of you, and then looking over your other shoulder as far as you can, shoulder check. Good, and looking straight ahead. Good job. Now, I'm going to plant my feet, arms up, making a circle. Now, don't wind a ball of wool, both arms moving. Both arms moving. Now, I'm going to go for a fast 10. Speed it up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, right, and let's get our feet marching again. Okay, I'm going to do a step, tap, step, tap. You can go a little wider if you're able to. And reaching out, cross it over and back. Switch hands, cross it over and back. So we're going to go big and wide with this one. Big and wide, big and wide. Big and wide. I'm just doing one arm at a time. You could always do both arms if you feel secure enough to not hang on. Big and wide, big and wide. All right, let's just get back to that tap. Step, tap, step, tap. And I'm going to do a quick, up, quick, and down. Quick, short, little arm movements. And up and down. Switching arms. Quick. Up and down. If you feel super steady, up and down. I'm going to show you what two arms looks like. You can do a quick cross with two arms. If you're not comfortable, let go. Just do the one arm again. If you're doing one arm, switch now. And we're going back up and back down. Good, back to march. 5 more minutes, and then we're going to change our stance and go to our chair. All right, let's do a big knee march and put some energy into it. Have a little quicker pace, doing a big march with my knees up. Good. If you are able to let go with one arm, get that arm going. And switch. If you are confident, you can get both arms going or just switch. So both arms looks like this, or you can just do the one at a time. And switching back. Good. Counting it down. Almost done. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Back to marching feet. Oh, you can do a little tap, an easy tap. If your legs need a break, do an easy tap. Good. All right, right now, we've got it all warmed up. It's a good time to take a little mini break and grab a drink of water. It's a good idea to make sure you've been drinking water before you exercise, while you exercise, and after. If you're worried about bathroom breaks, drink your water about an hour, hour and a half before you exercise, so that you have a break in between before it's time to exercise. All right, let's do a couple new movements, a couple things different. I'm going to step to the side and tap, tap to the side, tap, tap. You can go slowly, or we can go a little quicker if you want. You can keep your taps small or a little bigger. So that's the quick tap, or you can go slow. You pick. I've always got one hand on my chair, making sure I feel nice and steady. I'm going to do a few more of the quick tap. Ready? Quick and quick. Just a little tap. You can keep moving slow if you need to. 3, 2, and 1. Back to your center. All right, now let's switch that to the back. I'm going to reach my toe back and back. It looks like this, tapping back, tapping back. But I'm going to stay right here behind my chair. And we can cross-country ski. Pretend you've got a pole in your hand. My left leg goes back, my right arm goes forward and opposite. Reach it out. Cross-country ski. You can go slower than I am. Take a nice easy pace. Or you can go a little quicker. I try to keep a consistent pace going so that you can judge whether you'd like to be slower or faster than me. Let's go with 4 more, 3 more, 2, and 1. Good, back to march. All right, let's stop our feet for a minute. I'm going to keep that shuffle going where I'm lifting a heel, lifting a heel. I'm going to do swimming arms. Ready? So you can do one arm at a time, breaststroke, or you can do both arms. You choose if you're able to let go. 3 and 4. I'm going to switch that to butterfly, scooping round into the front. You can keep your movement low if you need to, or you can make it a big swoop. And that's 4. And we're going to go backwards for a back crawl. You can keep it low, or you can go big. If that suits your shoulders. Last change, front crawl. One arm at a time. You can keep it low, or you can go big. Let's repeat that one more time. Breaststroke. 2, 3, 4. Butterfly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back crawl. Low or high. One arm at a time. And 4. Front crawl. You can go low. You can go high. And I'm just shifting my weight from side to side, keeping my whole body moving. Good, and back to marching beat. All right, we're gonna cool it down. I'm just gonna shift my weight from side to side with a little tap. Almost time to be seated. Tap, tap. Just a nice easy step. Looking good. All right, and standing in one spot, I'm going to tap my toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel. Switching sides, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel. Excellent. And in the middle, I'm just going to reach out, cross over, reach out, cross over, reach out, cross over, and switching sides, cross over. Good. Give your feet a little shuffle. Big breath in. Keeping your arms below your heart and blow it out. Big breath in. And blow it out. All right, one more time. Let's see if we can take a great big breath. Open up that rib cage, lift that rib cage, hold it for a second, and then blow it all out. Excellent. All right. Just before we sit, I'm going to give you 1 more minute of an exercise to try. You can have 2 hands or 1 on your chair. I'm going to lift my foot up, put my toe on the ground. So all my weight is on one leg. My toe is on the ground. I'm going to reach up and reach out. Make sure you've got a steady hold. Look out at your hand. Look forward. Cross that hand in front. Back pockets. Good. Balance and strength test for those legs and hips. Switching sides. You can stay right behind your chair if you want to. I'm going to lift my foot up and just put my toe on the ground. Now I'm standing on my other leg. Reaching up. Reaching out. Cross it over. Back pockets. Good job. All right. Let's grab our chair and have a seat. Okay, we're going to do a little bit of leg strength sitting down. I'm going to put my feet shoulder width apart. Toes pointing forward. I'm sitting nice and tall. I'm not using my backrest. And I'm going to go up on my toes and down. Up and down. Up and down. One more time. Up and down. Now lifting your toes. Up and down. Toes up and down. Toes up. Down. Toes up and down. Good. Let's bring our feet and knees all the way together. Hands on my thighs to support my back. I'm going to squeeze my knees together and then step out and bring it in. Squeeze my knees, step out, bring it in. Squeeze my knees together, step out and in. Last one. Squeeze my knees, step out and in. Switching sides. Squeeze my knees, step out and in. Squeeze, step out and in. Squeeze,
step out, and in, squeeze, step out, and in. Excellent. All right. For our thighs, I'm going to slide all the way back in my chair, sitting back using my armrest. If you don't have armrest, that's okay. Hands on your thighs. And I'm going to lift that foot out to the front. My leg is resting on my chair. And switch, lift, and down. See if you can get all the way straight. You can point your toe if your leg is a little too tight. Lift, and down. Lift, feel that muscle really engaged. Lift, and down. 2 more each side. This is going to be a lift and a little circle with your toe. And bring it down. Lift, little circle with your toe. That's a tough one. And switch, lift, little circle with your toe. And down, lift, circle with your toe. And down. Good job. All right. Let's do some work for our core. I'm going to slide forward in my chair, sitting in the front half of my chair. Arms reaching out in front, nice and high. Reaching forward. You may only have a little reach. You may have more. Make sure you feel confident and balanced on your chair. Reaching out nice and high and up. My back is straight. Bring your arms in. And then can you tip back a little? You might have just a little tip. You might have a little bit bigger tip. You choose. Reach. Row it back. Feel that squeeze in your shoulder blades. Tip back. Reach. Row it back. Tip back. You feel all those tummy muscles working? Take a breath in. Pull it back and blow out. Work those tummy muscles even more. Reach out. Pull it in. Lean back, blow out. Breathe in. Pull back. Blow out. One more time. Reach forward. Breathe in. Pull back and blow out. Good. All right. One more tummy exercise for our core, we call it. Putting your feet flat on the floor so you're nice and solid, both hands together. I'm holding a giant stir spoon and I'm going to reach out and stir and then pull it in really close so I touch my stomach here. Reach it out and pull it in. Reach it out, pull it in. One more time. Reach and pull. Let's reverse. Reach and pull. Reach and pull. And last one. Excellent. All right. Let's do a little bit for our arms. I'm going to turn sideways. My trigger fingers. So holding my fingers, close my 3 fingers and have my pointer finger out. I'm going to come up, touch my thumbs to my shoulders, and then go all the way back straight. Up to my shoulder and back straight. To my shoulder. Really lift your elbows if you can. And all the way straight. Up. And straight. Up. And straight. One more time. Up. And straight. Good. So this last upper body exercise is going to be for our shoulder and chest muscles and our shoulder and back muscles. So I'm going to lift my arms up to the side. If you can bring them right up to level. You can work down here if you're not able to get up higher, but don't go higher than your shoulders, where my elbows are at my elbows are at my shoulder height. Hands are open, press back. Feel that squish between your shoulder blades, and then close my fist, pull together and squeeze. Open, press back, and squeeze. You can blow out as you squeeze. Take a breath in as you open up. Squeeze, blow out. Open up. Breath in. Feel that effort between your shoulder blades. Squeeze. Press back. Squeeze. Press back. One more time. Squeeze. And press back. Excellent. All right. I'd like to do one more for our legs. And then we're going to stretch. If you do not want to stand for sit to stands, you can slide back in your chair and do the leg extensions again. You can just slide back and switch legs back and forth while the rest of us stand, if you're comfortable to stand. If you feel unsteady, you could have an extra chair in front of you. Are we ready to go? Let's try for 5, then we'll take a little break. All the way up. That's 1. And down. My eyes are up, my shoulders are up. I'm looking up as I go up. You don't want to fold in half. 2. And down. If you don't have armrests, you can use your thighs. 3. And down. 4. Are you all the way straight? Knees are up, hips are up, and down. 1 more time. And 5. Up and down. Excellent. Let's do some upper body stretch. Then we'll do another 5 sit to stands, and then we'll stretch our legs and done. So one arm up by your shoulder, up to the ceiling and lift. Big breath in and out. Bring that hand down to the back of your neck. If you can't be up here, go across. Big breath in and out. Switching sides. Up to your shoulder, up overhead and higher if you can. Big breath in and out. Hand down to the back of your neck. Big breath in and out. Great. One more stretch for your arms. Let me go to the side, reaching back. Reach way back. If you have your chin tucked in, eyes are up, shoulders are up, and reaching back. Big breath in and out. Great, and relax that. Let's do 5 more sit to stands, and then we'll finish our stretching. So you can use your armrests, your chair, or your thighs for a little extra boost. And pushing all the way up. 1 and down. If you don't want to stand, remember you can always do your leg extension. Up. 2 and down. 3 and down. 4. You can always take a break and then finish the last one with us. And down. Last one. 5 and down. Excellent. All right, and let's do our leg stretches. Almost at the end. So I'm going to sit closer to the front of my chair with my hands on my chair for a little extra stability, and put both legs out straight. See if you can get your knees straight and point your toes. Sitting up tall, big breath in and out. And toes up. Breath in and out. Feel that stretch in your calf muscle. Good, and then both feet flat on the floor. I'm going to bring one foot in nice and strong. The other leg is straight. I'm going to put both hands on that bent knee and just tip forward with a nice straight back. Feel that stretch in the back of your leg that's outstretched in front. Good. And switching sides. Both of my arms, my hands on my thigh, other leg is straight. And tipping forward with a nice straight back. Feel that stretch. Good, and sitting up tall, I'm gonna swing my chair just so that you can see me. I'm gonna tip my ear to my shoulder. Just, it's a small movement, not very big, but you'll feel a big stretch on the side of your neck. And then up straight. Don't lift your chin, it's just your ear goes to the side. And up, last one, big reach out. Crossing over in front, tuck your chin in, take a big breath. And check which arm was on top, big reach out again. Blow that air out. Crossing over with your other arm on top, hug your shoulders, tuck your chin in, take a big breath. I lift my elbows a little bit in the front, nice back stretch, and blow it out. And we're done. Thank you very much. That's our 30-minute exercise for today.